What's up, guys? Rich DeBerry with La Foundation K9, which is the foundation. Hey, it's feeding time, man. And look, for those of y'all that don't know, the Foundation Raw, this is our premium dog food. Right here, this blend is the ultimate blend. You can order it online at ifeedraw.com. This is our new 2-pound chubs. So I switched a lot of dogs over to the 2-pound chubs, and I've been doing 2 pounds 2 days out the week. So I'm still, and look, everybody always asks me, what supplement is it? It's NuPro. NuPro is the powder. I get that question a million times a day. What powder am I putting in the dog's food? It's NuPro. And it's a silver NuPro. So 2-pound chubs going in. I dropped it on the ground. But look, guys, I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind today, man. Doing our little kennel talk. If you are a breeder, hear me out now, or you thinking about being a breeder, a piece of advice is this. Do not breed dogs if you don't have a clientele. It's not like you're gonna wave a magic wand and clients is gonna just start popping up because you have puppies. Like, that's not how this works. And this is why a lot of dogs end up in rescues, because people decide they want to breed dogs, or breeders breed dogs and they don't have a market for the dogs. You don't have any people reaching out to you telling you they want a puppy from you. You have no other purpose in breeding the dogs other than making money. You're not really worried about bettering the breed, making it increasing something like you just breeding the dog to make money, and then you get stuck with these puppies, and you posting your dogs all over the place. You spamming Facebook, you spamming Instagram, you posting in groups that has nothing to do with dogs. Then you calling other breeders asking, "Can you help me sell my dogs?" Listen, this ain't for everybody. And I know it may seem like a quick hustle. This ain't a hustle. You're gonna end up stuck with dogs. You're gonna end up doing things that's gonna hurt the breed. That's not gonna be not gonna be a positive impact to you trying to produce more dogs. Like, don't do it. If you don't have the market, don't breed. Real simple. You know who you are. You know what you do. I'm trying to help you guys out. When everybody hits me up, they want to breed dogs. If you don't have it, don't do it. Build up your clientele. Like, I have a wait list. I have like 50 people on a wait list, actually more. Like, because I'm showing what I do. I'm transparent. I have great dogs, and these are dogs I purchased. I got some dogs that I produce, but I don't take credit for anything that I didn't earn. I mean, I have a nice facility. I spent the money. I tried to set my foundation up. And if you want to be a breeder, set your foundation up first. Make sure the dog's got good living condition and living environment. Like, do that first. Don't just go buy a bunch of dogs and start breeding dogs because you want to make some money. Do something else. How about that? How about do something else? How about get rid of the dogs, rehome the dogs, don't breed them. If you don't have a market, man, I see people posting dogs in all types of freaking Facebook groups that ain't even about dogs. Or my favorite one is when somebody posts, "I'm looking for a dog in North Carolina." And you see breeders posting and tagging themselves in their posts, and they in a way another different state. Like, that does not make you look good as a breeder. Like, come on. And I'm not talking shit about anybody. If the shoe fits, wear it. But if you find yourself always posting when people asking about a puppy in different states and stuff, you're not doing the right things yet. You can fix it. You should even have your clients tag you in the post. You shouldn't be posting and spamming somebody's post when you're not even in the States. Come on, man. Like, that's not a good look. That's like, man, I don't even want to tell you what it looks like, but it's not a good look. So do not breed dogs if you don't have the market. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I get this a lot too. How much money do I spend on feeding my dogs? Because y'all realize I feed all my dogs raw dog food. Yeah, I own the company, but it's still a freaking cost to it. It ain't free. And I'm gonna tell you like this. You can't be a breeder on a budget. You can't do it and not be really successful. I'm not on a budget. I don't need to produce, and that's why I don't produce a lot of puppies. I don't need to. I got a training facility where I use to make most of my income. I have other sources of income where I don't rely on producing puppies to live off of. y'all, I've shown you, like, you can't breed on a budget, man. So if you want to get into breeding, or if you are a breeder, cut back on your stock, cut back on breeding, take care of your dogs until you're able to put yourself in a situation to where you can breed by doing the right things by the dogs first. And here's the thing. My boy Trevor from Fit Bully said it best. And when he said it, you know how they say hit the nail on the head? Somebody was asking him about being a breeder. His response was, hey, you got to hear this, guys. Because this was priceless when Trevor said it. And look, and I ain't taking credit for the man thing. I'm telling you, Trevor from Fit Bully said this, and it's the perfect saying. He said, when somebody asked him about being a breeder, he said, hey man, love the dog first. It gave me goosebumps when he said it, because I'm like, that's the problem with a lot of people getting into this. They don't love the dog first. They want to get into it to make money and not love the dog first. You won't win that way. You'll have some success, but you won't have a large scale of success. You're gonna have more headaches and trouble and woes and wonder why a lot of your shit going wrong because you don't love the dog first. It becomes a hassle or an inconvenience to you because you're doing it for money and not for the love of the dogs. Like, guys, again, man, I can tell you until I'm blue in the face, you can't be a breeder on a budget. It's so much money. And I've seen breeders and heard stories of breeders losing dogs by not properly giving them heartworm medicine. That's basic dog care and shit. Like, how you lose a dog by not giving a dog heartworm medicine? Because you're doing too much. You after the wrong thing. You're chasing money and you're not taking and loving the dog first. So look, man, I get on these rants. I haven't had a kennel talk in a long time, but seeing some of this shit, because I love what I do, it pisses me off. Like, it really pisses me off because I see people trying to become breeders. I see breeders out there and they trying to hustle up money and posting dogs all over the place. They're not breeding. We won't even talk about breeding dogs in the breed standard. We won't even talk about that. But listen, man, I'm gonna get off my soapbox because I get fired up over this one. And like Trevor said first, man, like, if you want to become a breeder, understand this: you cannot do it on a budget. Like, if you